Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm still alive. I'm just very busy with a lot of things. I hope you guys are doing well also, and I hope you're excited for a new video because it's coming today. This is the most lame intro ever, but just let's get into the video because I almost forgot how to do this. Stop. Well, today I want to talk about a little motivational stuff, like how do we cope during these times. I'm very curious to know how you guys are doing, what's going on in your lives. I have received a lot of messages from people like how they feel, what they try to do at this moment, how they are coping with things, or asking me on advice on how to cope with things or certain situations. And I feel like today I just want to address in general the things that you can do to get through this time, but also some things I want you guys to be reminded of. Because as much as I have awesome things to share that are very life-changing, I feel like we need to get the base right first, and we need to focus on our core, our system, the things that we start with, and from there we can build on what we have. But if your foundation isn't strong, then it's not going anywhere. So the video of today is called Building a Great Foundation. It's specifically tied to this situation, so there is a lot of information that is involved when we're talking about forming a right base and a core when it comes to your whole belief system. But right now I'm just talking about a little bit of that, but also how you form a great core or base in a situation that we're currently in, because I think everybody is impacted some way. It might be physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, spiritually. There are so many ways, so many things going on, and staying inside is not making things a lot easier for everyone. So I hope you guys are ready for some inspiration today, because I've been having letting myself be inspired. Okay, that doesn't sound right. I have been inspired by things I've been watching recently, and I feel like I should pay that knowledge forward. I should pay that energy forward, because that's more what it's about. You can watch an inspirational video, but it's the energy that should stay with you and remain with you, and something that you will remember. I'm sitting very close in front of the camera today because I don't want you guys to see my hands. I wouldn't do that to you guys. I didn't go to the nail salon for years. I didn't go to the hairdresser for years. Got all these kinds of things going on, but that's all okay. That doesn't matter. It's all superficial. I'm just joking around, and I also want people to know that even though this is happening and it's very serious and it could come so close to you, that there is still a reason to take things lightly where you can, because it's not that you should feel this heavy weight on your shoulders all the time, and that life is over, and that 2020 is over, and that everything is ruined. And I feel like right now in this moment you are relating to everything I say, but you should think about that there was a time where we were free, and that there will be a time in which we will be free again, and we will move on from this. It's gonna take some time, so that's why it's utterly important to not waste this time and not just have it pass by while you sit and watch what's happening around the world. You can still live your life. You can still do things. You can still grow. You can still work on yourself, work on your dreams in whatever way. When there is a problem, and there will always be problems, you just gotta find a solution. So even in this big problem in which the whole world is involved, we still gotta find a solution to see what it is that we still can do and focus on those things. And maybe for a lot of people it's very difficult because their job depends on it and everything, but I don't wanna go too much into depth on it. I just wanna give you guys some motivation, because I can go on and on and on and on about all these things and for hours, but I don't want to make it a video about that. I want it to be inspirational and give you a little boost for this week. Next week, I don't know when I will be posting this because nobody knows. Okay, let's get into it. The first thing I want you to know is just a quick reminder: we all matter. Like, whenever you start your day, just realize that you do matter. Your life does matter, and everything you do matters, and you matter to someone, even though you might not think that it's the case. and I also saw this in a beautiful inspirational speech from this person, and he said, you know, even in the moments that I want to give up, there might be someone in the world watching me, you know, waiting for me to go on and continue and to be that inspiration. And I mean, as much as I'm putting myself out here in the open to, you know, hopefully be an inspiration to you guys, you can be an inspiration to someone as well, and you might not even know it. So there's always a reason to continue. You know, your smile can always make someone's day, and the things that you do can make impact on people without you even knowing it. Because a lot of people that have a positive view on you, they might be silent about it, and the negative views and perspective, they might be very loud. And you know, I'm gonna do a separate video on that, because like the rude negativity and the breaking people down, tearing people down for no reason, being rude as hell without any legitimate reason is just utterly disrespectful, and it's just not normal, you know. And especially during these times, like, I want to remind people, like, no, this is not how we can treat each other. This is not how we go about things. And I know you can be way better than that, you know. And don't put it on the, I was just giving my opinion, or, you know, I'm just not in a good place. Nobody is in a good place at this moment, you know. So don't try to be rude and, you know, shove it under it's your opinion or anything. You know, be nice to people when you can. You don't know what someone might be going through. You don't know their situation. Especially, we like to judge from what we see. But hey, you can see, you can look, but you don't know the facts. So don't judge people. Don't be mean to people. Don't, you know, be negative for no reason. You know, if you're negative, stay negative within yourself and try to fix it. Try to see how you can, you know, manage your emotions. That's where I was gonna go with this point. You know, we have a lot of emotions going on at this moment, and we have to, you know, allow ourselves to take a moment and take a deep breath and really understand what emotion is it that is going through our body right now. What is it that we are feeling? And, you know, why is it that we are feeling that? You know, the why is very important, because if you know why you feel a certain way, you can change it. And, you know, don't just say it's because of the coronavirus, for example, that you feel horrible. Maybe you do. There's always a cause, and then there is a result. You know, the result is right now that you're going through some kind of emotions, and you have to figure out what that cause is, so you can, you know, work on that cause and hopefully change it in at least a better way. I'm not saying to go up for the sky and reach the stars. I know it might be difficult at this moment, but at least, you know, try to lift up yourself. At least be aware of the fact that you're not the one that's tearing yourself down and giving yourself these negative emotions, because that might be the case. I mean, we all have a choice when we wake up in the morning to look up and think it's going to be a beautiful day, even though I'm going to spend it inside or whatever. You can still, you know, make something out of it and choose to be positive and believe in things, whatever it is that you believe in. And, you know, pray for good things to happen in your life. If you're religious, if you're not religious, obviously it doesn't apply to you like that, but, you know, everybody has a belief in something, even if you believe in yourself or whatever it is. So, you know, allow yourself to feel the emotion, allow yourself to understand the emotion, allow yourself to realize where it's coming from, and then, you know, be able to release it and focus on changing, you know, what it is. Like, for example, I can be very negative because I want to do a lot of things outside, because I'm a social kind of bee. But at this moment, I've kind of been used to not being in contact with people a lot. Actually, I didn't even feel like I'm that much isolated, because I've been FaceTiming so much with friends and calling them, that at this one point I was driving in my car back from the grocery store, and I realized I was calling this friend, and I talked to her almost every day. And I was just thinking about when the last time was I saw her, and it's a lot longer than I remembered. I think I didn't even see her like before the lockdown, but because we were so close in contact, you know, I totally forgot about it. So that's actually a good thing that, you know, that's actually a good thing that you realize that, you know, you feel close to people even though they aren't physically there. I just want to say that you can do it. Like, honestly, it's not that difficult. But, you know, the whole situation that we're in is just playing with our mind in a nasty way. And I know it. I know it's hard for you guys. I know it's not easy. I know I'm just here talking in front of the camera like, yeah, you can do this, you can do this, you should do this and that. But I know it's not easy. I know a lot of people are losing hope, but don't. There is no reason. You're fine. You will be fine. You will always be fine. That is just how you should think in every situation. And yeah, just stay positive. Allow yourself to feel the emotions and try to release them if they're negative, and try to see what you can do to engage with more positive emotions. That's it for the first part. I feel like I'm being all weird today. I don't know what it is, but whatever, you know. I just realized that I want to do every video like perfectly, but I feel like I should upload way more and not worry too much about it being perfect. So that is me changing one of my habits of perfectionism. Yeah, so maybe you get to see like more of me being weird in front of the camera instead of like cutting everything out. But it really depends on the day. Like, I feel like right now I'm very energetic and I'm inspired. That's why I have this much energy, and I feel like I need to convince you guys to be positive. And you know, that's my goal of this video. I just want you guys to leave with a good feeling, with a good energy, like, oh, that's so nice what she said. And it's just like a relief, you know, like feel relief after this video and just go on with your day, whatever. So coming on to the next thing is, you know, remind yourself of your purpose. So in this new situation that we're in, what is your purpose now? How can you still fulfill your purpose, whatever it is? You know, maybe your purpose has changed. It's now helping people or being selfish. Like, I feel in this situation there are two people. Like, there are people that are only concerned with themselves, and people that are concerned with other people, and the people that don't care about anything and they're just staying inside, being quarantined. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with either of them, because even though people are in a certain stage or phase, it's a phase, you know, it's a stage, and the person that's in that stage doesn't realize often that's in a certain stage. Like, I could find someone selfish, but that person might not realize in that moment that he or she is being selfish in her way of or actions of any kind. And I mean, that's okay, because you have to be the one that's going to learn and go through the journey. That's why I say don't judge people. Like, even if you see people do crazy stuff, okay, maybe they are aware of the fact that they're doing bad things, but I feel like once you reach the point that you're so aware of what you're doing and you actually care about it, that you're aware about it, that you start making better decisions and being more responsible. Okay, so a lot of you guys might be at home right now doing absolutely nothing. Maybe some people are still working from home, and other people are somewhere in between and they just don't know what they're gonna do with their lives. Or some people might be struggling emotionally, financially, and they are in a difficult situation and they're not really concerned with what their purpose is in life. And you know, that's also totally fine. Everyone has a different priority in this moment, and that's one of the most important things. Like, I think the priorities people should have in this moment is, you know, their mental health and their physical health. That's all we need. And of course, I understand the bills still need to be paid, and you know, maybe you still gotta go to work, but those are the things you should take care of when you can. And you know, it doesn't matter what nice shiny stuff we have, what car we drive, how many houses we own, no, ain't nobody care about that. You know, people care about their health, mentally and physically, and you know, their bills being paid, and of course their loved ones being healthy. But that's what I mean to cover by saying, you know, health, physically and mentally. So yeah, you know, but if you do find yourself in a way that you're totally healthy, everything is fine, you're just bored as hell and you don't know what to do with your life, then it's maybe time to start to realize how you can find your purpose or still fulfill what your purpose is in the time that you're spending at home. Because you can't be wasting your time. Time is time, and time is still valuable, even if it's obligated to be spent at your house for the next coming year until the end of 2020, you know. And I have to be honest, like, the first week this happened, I was devastated, because you feel like there is this attack on your freedom and your body. Well, that's at least what I felt. So I'm saying but I'm talking about me. Like, my body, it just felt like I was just trying to fight against something and get out of it, and I really was struggling with the idea like I need to go outside, I need to go to meetings, I need to go to places, I have people to meet, things to arrange, stuff to take care of, business to do, and I need to go to the gym every day. Like, what is going on? I was just like, what? This is crazy. And then, you know, you start to accept the situation, you start to be more flexible, adjust, change habits, you know, as I mentioned before, and everything is gonna be okay. I'm just gonna end this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did, and please subscribe to my channel because I'm trying to reach the 1,000 subscribers this month, and I think it's possible because I know you guys are there and you're interested. So, you know, give me that little support. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.